What's up, traders? Big event in just 2 hours where Fomc and Powell is gonna tell us about what he thinks regarding the US economy and the rates. And of course, everyone is waiting 0.25 and then pause. And we can see that in the Euro chart that it is stubbornly above 109 today, and every time we see a dip below, it's get bought very aggressively. Okay, of course, we have here the 4 hours chart is bullish as we see, making constantly higher highs and higher lows last few days. So, what can we expect now? It is very tricky question, and of course there is no answer to that, even for me. But I have the feeling that whatever happens today, tomorrow ECB is gonna reverse it. So if we see a drop today, tomorrow ECB is gonna lift the euro, and vice versa. Okay, for now, for today, I mean, I will stick to the charts that shows that we can have a spike towards new high above 109.30, and I would like to fade this move up to 109.95, 110, let's say. And then I believe we're gonna see a move lower that is highly anticipated and expected to test 107.50, this area here that is well supported from previous lows and moving average as well. But to be honest, I don't see with the hockey stance of ECB, and I see we can all see that market believes ECB. It's I've been trading for I've following ECB since 2005, and they are always behind the curve. And I don't know how markets are now so convinced about Lagarde comments regarding be so hawkish and they are gonna raise rates and blah blah blah. But I don't know. Price action speaks, and we can see that in the charts. So no matter what, I believe that even if we see a deeper dip below 107 today or tomorrow, euro is gonna get it's gonna find big support, and it's gonna get bought aggressively. So the stance for today and tomorrow will be to buy any dip. And of course, for tomorrow, I would like to fade the move and sell any new high. And we see the range will be 107, 110. I know 300 pips, but come on. It's the most important event of this year so far. Today's announcement from J. Powell. Of course, the same we can see in dollar. Of course, a little bit different. Dollar is trying to find a base, but still sliding lower. And as we see here, there is okay, of course, 101.50 area is one support that has held for the last few days, but I see no big why is this trend line? I see the chance of testing 100 handle today or tomorrow. Cable one of the same, consolidating above 122, 123. and any dip is gonna get bottom, because I don't know why market believes that Fed is gonna pause and other central banks will keep hiking. We don't see this case, because if you follow today news regarding inflation data in Eurozone, we have had a huge miss and drop, and if we have seen that miss in the dollar, in the US CPI, dollar would have tanked. Today we see the opposite, less than expected inflation, 0.7 I think miss, and euro is flying. Market, it's crazy, it's hooked to Lagarde, and I believe this is gonna give big disappointment to euro bulls tomorrow, but until then we can give them the benefit of the doubt. What to say, euro is bullish. We can see that even in Eurusd. Look what's going on here. Talking about AUD, it is supported above 0.70 and started to follow S&P. S&P is currently correcting from the intraday highs. Currently we are trading inside the middle of the range from 4,100, and I believe we are gonna trade inside this range unless anything very hawkish from Powell or bearish, Davis to be more correct, is said. But I don't know. Of course I see the bear case for a correction towards 3800, but I don't see the trigger. And if we see any correction, there is so much liquidity in the sidelines that is gonna get bought. We saw that in Tesla with the impressive move despite anything else fundamentally. Same for Dow Jones. A little bit more flat here. We see the range more clear, I mean 32,500 and 34,500. And I don't see any big move here too, I mean outside of this range. USD CAD is very interesting because despite the drop in oil today and the drop in S&P yesterday and tomorrow, I don't see this picking up. It is trading inside this range, 133 support, 134.50 resistance, and I believe we are gonna keep this range today. Let's have a look in gold. Gold is very interesting because okay, of course it's similar to Euro USD chart, and this is even more bullish as we see, and I know bears are disappointed so far, and have warned them that don't expect any big correction here. Anyway, any dip towards 1870, 80, this area here is gonna find big buyers, so I don't see any big correction here. On the contrary, the odds are to have another high, another move to previous high 1950 and maybe test higher levels. But sellers are waiting here to go short or take profits. What else is left? I believe we covered most of the currencies and indices. Okay, of course DAX now it's closed. I believe he will have the move tomorrow with ECB. But okay, it's tracking S&P and Dow Jones. Very, very bullish. I don't see the case here because with hawkish ECB, so hawkish should have underperformed the S&P and Dow Jones, but we don't see here. We see even more bullish than Dow Jones. very strange. Markets are so difficult and so strange, and it's getting more and more difficult to trade every day. Every month is tougher than previous month. Markets are so confused, liquidity is so huge, so much talking about inflation and housing bubbles and all that. Really, I don't know. January was very tricky month, and February is gonna be more difficult month, and starting with 3 major central banks rates policies. Tomorrow is ECB and Bank of England. Okay, that is okay. Let's see USD yen. It is following, as we see, the XY, and of course waiting for yields. Let's have a quick look at yields. Here we are. Okay, currently in a range 114.20, 115.20 for 10-year bonds, treasuries. I believe we might see an initial drop in bonds, meaning spiking in yields, but I don't know. I don't see much move to the downside here too. That's all for today. Less than 2 hours left. Good luck to everybody.